I guess we will start. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining on right time. At least we have 15. That's a record number which we are starting with at the right time. So uh, I guess it's a holiday for all of you. In spite of that, you have shown interest in this topic. So I hope we won't disappoint you for the promptness. Okay. So first and foremost, let me introduce myself. I am Sujit Nair. Many of you have been repeated attendees of this event, which is called as Spectretics Knowledge Series, and I am the co-founder and director with technical operations at Spectretics. I am basically a person who is from the pharmaceutical background, having worked with regulatory affairs and analytical work and formulation related activities. So this firm, that is Spectretics Pharma, we had founded around 2.5 years back. We are more into research and training related activities, and from the research point of view, we are into drug development, analytical science, and clinical research excellence. So from the training part, the goal remains simple, that everyone who has worked in this industry knows that there is a gap that exists in spite of all the efforts that is being taken by multiple organizations at multiple levels. The gap still exists between academics and form or your industry, and you can't blame anyone for that, because the needs of the industry keep evolving. Expectations from the regulatory agencies also keep changing, so the academics cannot catch up at that pace. So that's why we have also started something called as Pharma Academy, where we try to bring out this knowledge from the industry level to these fresh candidates or people who are coming out from the colleges and the universities. So in through this journey, we founded this Spectretics Knowledge Series, where we this is more, I always mention this as a sort of a club, research club, where we all get together. And we have formed a community, because for the sake of communication purpose, we have formed that WhatsApp group. And the aim of this research club or academy or whatever you call, or a community, is to bring new topics and also get more experts on panel, and where these experts come out and discuss the latest trends that is happening in the field of pharma and also the related fields. When we are talking about pharma, we are always talking about a broader term. So today, I'm very happy that we are coming out with a totally new concept called as competitive intelligence. And for that, we have an expert person who has been continuously involved in our activities, also guiding in at multiple levels. Please welcome Dr. Sushil Raut, sir. Thank you, first and foremost. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and coming, taking out time from your. I know your program is also going on today. In spite of that, you have taken time and accepted our invitation. Introducing Dr. Raut sir, he completed his MPharm in pharmaceutics, and he's a PhD holder in pharmaceutical sciences from Manipal University. He has more than 16 years of experience across various domains like academics, research, even industrial activities like your medical information, scientific medical writing. He is also involved in drug or advanced drug delivery system through his own firm, and he has contributed a lot to the field of artificial intelligence also. He is an expertise in global medical information, including your clinical research, data management, data analytics, medical insights. And Veena Vault Promomats means those who are involved in this field knows better than me. Also, is a good or is an expert in terms of content lifecycle management. Also, he has strong communication skills in terms of your scientific writing, and you can see from his works means he has almost written more than around 35 plus peer reviewed publications, and his H index is more than around 16. So that itself speaks about the strong communication skills, the scientific communication skills that he has. And also he's an expert with respect to your clinical trials activities and the protocols involved in it. He also holds 4 patents in nano carrier systems, oral protein delivery, lipid based formulations, and novel encapsulation technologies. He has experience working with different firms like Pfizer, Novartis, Santen, Securus Global teams on research projects and content development in the therapeutic areas like your oncology, ophthalmology, neuroscience, etc. Uh, Based on his work, he has received multiple recognitions in the form of awards. He is a recipient of International Doctoral Mobility Fellowship from Taiwan, the Praise Award, the Lady Tata Memorial Trust Award, and he has also, of course, he has multiple means awards in terms of best papers and poster awards also. Besides that, you can see that he is a very active person in terms of sharing his knowledge. He has delivered more than 40 invited talks across India and outside also. And his workshops concentrates on nanotechnology, drug delivery, scientific writing, and AI tools. I guess these things establishes the credibility of the speaker from whom you are going to learn, or you are going to hear about this very important topic that is which is coming up in India also, competitive intelligence. Over to you, sir, for your speech. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for this nice introduction. And I'm very much thankful to all participants who spare their time to attend this session, though it is a Saturday weekend, and it's a means there should not be any barrier to barrier for learnings. And definitely you have spared that time, your time, and definitely will go with the certain new things today. Uh, so I will share my screen. Yeah, hope it is visible. Basically, I am from pharmaceutics person. My core expertise in drug delivery and development. So I worked in industries as sir explained about my introduction, and I have my own firm as a Bioscience Research Private Limited. Since 2021, I'm helping pharmaceutical industries for consulting business. I'm giving them research, research help, the need, whatever they required, like formulation development, analytical, bioanalytical, cell line studies, stability studies, publication support, then whatever, even clinical studies. We have 3 offices. So main branch is in Pune. Then we have satellite offices in USA, San Jose, and uh, another branch is at Nagpur. So actually, I am the co-founder, and one more co-founder is there, Dr. Prasad Gawande. He's also hardcore researcher, and he's settled at USA. He's looking at US operation, and I'm looking at the Indian operation. So my journey started as a hardcore researcher. I did my full-time PhD at Manipal University. Through Manipal University, I got an opportunity to visit and work at National Defense Medical Center, Taipei, Taiwan. There I learned, and I got exposure to the various laboratory techniques, various cell line handling techniques, then tissue regeneration techniques. And I came back. Even I also helped them to develop the various novel formulations which in which they are not aware. I came back and I started working in the industry. Then after lots of experience in the industry, I thought to serve my knowledge, utilize my knowledge to serve the pharmaceutical industry. And other than that, I started giving my knowledge to students, aspiring peoples who are always ready to learn the new things, and giving the career advices to the pharma students, life sciences students as well as medical students. So with this, I'm running the certain courses which are new to India, like medical writing, then health economics and outcome research, and now we are launching the new course that is called as competitive intelligence in pharma. So you among you people, there may be few people are aware about this pharma competitive intelligence. This is not exactly new. It started long back, a decade, in US and Europe, but recently, since last 5 years, Indian MNCs are adopting this department, this approach, that's called as pharma competitive intelligence. So I'm today I'm discussing about the career paths, what exactly meaning of the pharma CI, what is pharmaceutical competitive intelligence, what people do in that, how it is impacting to the pharmaceutical industry, what are the various job roles, what are their salaries, and so everything we'll discuss in this new career path. So you might be heard about Novartis, Equia, the Amgen, BMS, and many other companies like Sanofi, Pfizer. So these are the global MNCs having the Indian offices, Indian R&D sectors, and corporate businesses here. And entire world is looking at India as a global pharma hub, because our population is very high, and we find India has a diverse populations from the different regional demographics. So definitely it's a hub for clinical trial and clinical research, all type of diseases you can find. So that's why it's a clinical research hub. And that's why huge investors are coming to India, and there's a global pharma market. So with this outline, just I want to go into the deep dive into the core topic, that is high pay, high impact, high demand, the pharma competitive intelligence career path. So it's a new career in pharmaceutical industry and healthcare industries emerged out. And definitely pharma, life sciences, biotechnology, healthcare and medical people have the opportunities to indulge with these new job roles. They can compared to the traditional job roles, like you might be heard about the production, so manufacturing, production, QA, QC, R&Ds. So nowadays most of people want a IT type of job profile. So this is one kind of that. So they need certain skills like pharma knowledges. Then if they have good hands-on MS Office or certain data analytics, it will be good. They must be aware about different literature search engines, and ability to critical thinking ability, and to give their decision taking ability in the particular domain. So those people can serve as a employee in this domain, and they can get a high paid, because this is really high paid career, and impacting pharmaceutical industry. And nowadays demand has increased because very few people are aware about this, and very few training centers are there. It's like almost negligible in pharma domains. So soon we are starting the course on that. So just moving to next slide. So these are the contents. So today's session will focus on introduction, then definition, scope and objective of CI across pharmaceutical business functions, then the levels of CI uses, then what are the benefits and value of CI, then processes, then major application in pharma, what are the different tools and software platforms, then what are the role of artificial intelligence in pharma, then key CI companies in India and global, and their what are the career opportunities, what are the salary trends and work patterns, and how it can be implemented the CI in pharma. There are certain warning signs in ineffective CI programs, and major pharma CI conferences, and finally the key takeaways. So you can take a glance of this slide. So what is competitive intelligence? If you focus on this word, that intelligence, you might be aware that Central Bureau of Investigation or international intelligence, so all are the military intelligence. So what they do, you are already aware. Just it's a new, it's not a new term that I need to explain. So, so what intelligence people, what international intelligence or military intelligence do? They keep watch on the enemies or border countries or other countries which are enemy of India or some other countries. So they are looking into their activities. So they are uh, whether if they are new working on nuclear weapon, or what are their strategies, what are their border force, and what are their strategies. So who is supplier of their weapons, what kind of jets they have, what are financial investors who are supporting them financially. So like that, all the detailed information we are collecting, and our agencies, intelligence agencies, are collecting those information secretly and keeping the watch on them. And that information will help us to build up our own strategy against those against our enemies. And we can maintain those as a strategy for security maintenance, and that's why we are safe here. So that is called as uh, international intelligence or national intelligence. So like that, in the pharmaceutical industry also, you might heard about the intelligence. So we are keeping the watch on the competitor. Example, if I am the company and I have a new molecule and I would like to launch in the market, I cannot directly develop it and directly go to launch in market. So I should have certain strategy, because it should retain in the market. It should capture the market. It should it's like a, it should be the market win. So that only happens if I should know what are other competitors, and compared to the other companies, other competitors, how my product is different, how it can withstand in the market. Okay, in all aspects. So that we'll discuss in later slides one by one. So hope you understood the context. Like example, if I have R&D, safety wise, efficacy wise, how should my molecule should be unique. Then if I am developing molecules, my what strategies I should use, so that molecule will be a cheaper. Then marketing, okay, then regulatory, then licensing, and many more. Even when I am going to go for vendor development, because I'm using raw materials, I'm using clinical trial, I'm going for clinical trials, clinical trial sites, then who is investor in my company, so and other companies. So everything matters to get withstand my molecule in the market. And ultimately it is reflected to the goal of uh, economy, okay, finance. So hope you are now clear about what is competitive intelligence. So it's a discipline that ethically collecting, interpreting, then analyzing the information about competitors for seeking competitive advantages. So competitive intelligence means it's not like that you are doing something unethical. So we need to go in ethical way, and many companies having these departments, they are working on the strategic decision making strategy. They are doing the certain strategic decisions, so that they can build up their own strategy, which can help your molecule to win the situation in the market. So key objective of this competitive intelligence, to understand the competitor strategy, then strengths and weaknesses. So we do SWOT analysis of the competitor, what strategies competitors are using, that we are looking into that. Then it provide a forward looking foresights and predictive capabilities. So what is the present current landscape that we are looking into. And CI is also looking into the predictive landscape about when we are launching the new molecule. Also support the informed decision making across all business functions. So different business functions are there, so it help to support to take the certain decisions. So that ultimately it's a very impactful department of uh, MNCs. I'm not saying that all company having these departments. Those having the R&D sectors, and drug discovery and they are going for drug discovery and development. They mostly having this department because affordability of CI department is very important. So those who are working on generics and having the huge market economy, so we can say that big pharma companies. Okay, so big pharma companies having these departments, and even those are Indian farmers, but having drug discovery and development and economically which are strong, are also having such departments. So moving to next slides. So CI in multiple business areas. So different strategic consideration we have to consider here. So like strategies building, then marketing and sales, R&D, then business development, manufacturing and supply chain. So these are the different units if you are aware about these units. So CI play the key role in these multiple business areas, because in these areas, so only sales and marketing is the revenue generating area, but all other are like liability areas where we are investing, we are spending the money, and only one department is bringing out the revenue, that is called as marketing and sales. But though this one department is generating the revenue, but the revenues depends on from the beginning how we are strategically planning for our molecule, how our R&D works, how we are our task force for business development works, how manufacturing cost optimization goes on, and even supply chain. So that's why uh, we have to focus on these business areas. So strategically, if we see high level competitors understanding and decoding game plans, so we should understand what competitor strategy is there for their new molecule entity. So we have to look into that, how what kind of molecule they are developing. Example I'm giving, if you consider Pfizer's elranatamab, it's a multiple myeloma drug, already existing CAR therapy is there in market. So what Pfizer is looking what how they have developed that CAR therapy. Okay, what are the challenges? Okay, who are the investors? What strategy they have been built up to promote that molecule in the market? So so all the information Pfizer has been collected, and based on that they started working on that. Do they need to develop the similar type of molecule? No. So they need to develop the molecule which is advanced than the existing molecules, existing therapies. So they started working on bispecific antibodies. Okay, so elranatamab is the bispecific even it's not an antibody, it's a bispecific antibody. So in a dual manner it works. If one point fails, another point works, like that they have developed. And when they develop, it's not like that something they are doing the rocket science and investing huge money and then getting failed, or no. They have to look into each and every matter from the beginning, like how, what are the disease, how should be the mechanism. So and how should be the mechanism, how it works in a efficacious manner. The strategically they have to work to reduce the side effects, and they are conducting the clinical trials, how it should be successful, stability, usability. So in all aspect, logistic issues, then IPR issues. So everything, in every aspect, they are looking into the strategy of their competitor and developing. And the key decision makers are developing their own strategies to work on the new business model. Then marketing and sales, if you see that four piece principle, there's work on like product, price, and place, and promotion frameworks, so that in all aspect they should have to cut off the prices. It doesn't mean that they have to develop the substandard quality of product. So uh, comparatively they have to reduce the financial budget, looking into the market value of their product, and looking into the competitor strategy, so that in a cheap cost it should be available, better quality product. Then market access, market strategies, what is the market budget to plan their sales force, their field force intelligence, how they are who is the leading the team, how they are building the marketing strategies. So their marketing omni channel or some other retail marketing strategies. So how their field force work on that then licensing their tenders, even what kind of tender they are getting, who are the investors. So they are looking into all this goal to increase the marketing and sales. Then scientific clinical and medical activities monitoring. So they are looking into the competitors scientific activity, what kind of their molecules, how who are the vendors, how they are on what disease they are working, what is the pathway mechanism they are focusing, what are the targets. Okay, so what are the receptors, if you are going to the molecular level, so disease level, so they are focusing on that. Then clinical, so where are their clinical sites, okay, how many subjects are there, what are their demographics, ethnicity, how many subjects they involved, when they have started, what are their timelines to finish their clinical trial, different phases of clinical trials, and what are their outcomes. So clinically they are looking into R&D activities and medical activities, like how efficacy is, because after post marketing approval, when what kind of PMS outcomes coming with the particular molecule, so that information they are collecting. And then business developing, that licensing, from where they get the licenses for manufacturing, sales, okay, regulatory clearance, compliances, and so that what kind of competitive landscape they have been developed. So asset differentiate, what kind of assets they have been developed for business. So all information the CID department collects. Then manufacturing, so similar way, that cost optimization, how they can cut the cost at different multiple steps. If they are increasing the steps, definitely multi-step increases the cost of molecule production, so that should not happen. So where they can cut the cost, how they can minimize the steps, so that is also a process optimization. Then cost of goods sold intelligence. Then uh, what quality of products, what grade products they are that excipients they are using, who are their vendors. Then whether they are developing generic products or antibodies or biosimilars, so that also plays the important role. Then other than that, supply chain, if they should know that what kind of supply efficiency gains and operation and optimization and divestment supports has been provided in competitor molecule. Because example, if you are going to buy a shampoo in a sachet, if you are using Pantene and you are approaching one shop and asking that, oh, I need a Pantene, but if Pantene is not there, so what is happening, you are not going to the another shop, because their efforts will be there. So you are buying the Clinic Plus. So that is a loss for that Pantene company if the supply chain is not properly maintained. So that's why, who is maintaining their supply chain, and how they are using the strategies to uh, avoid the lack of commodities, and whether it is one bin system, two bin system, or three bin system. So this supply chain strategy also been investigated by the competitive intelligence. I think stuck. So moving to next slide. My slide is frozen. Just a minute. I will stop sharing and again I will share. Uh, do my screen is visible? Sir, can you confirm?
Visible, sir.
Okay. So here you can say that how the CI works in multiple business areas, like strategic CI, then which help to build up the strategies. Then marketing and sales CI help to design, look onto the marketing and sales strategies of competitor. R&D CI, business development CI, and manufacturing and supply chain CI. So this is the total landscape where the CI works in a current landscape as well as in projective landscape. So there are the four levels where CI uses in pharma companies takes place. You can see this hierarchy of the competitive intelligence in pharma industry. So it starts basically from the service provider till partner. So service provider means like a basic task force in CI, where it can work on project managements. They are getting the data from the different conferences, different databases, different sources, different key opinion leader data from healthcare professionals, and some other sources like newspapers, news agencies, and secret competitive agency forces, which are strategically collecting the data. So they are working on that working projects, and uh, just helping to come with the certain insights. So they are not decision maker, they are just analyst or something, which can look into the data, go for the data bucketing, categorizing the data, and from that huge data they are coming with the certain insights on different domains. Like example, if they are collecting the R&D data, they are working on R&D data, and from the different sources, and working to come with the certain insights. Okay, like they are using data analytics. So what they do in that data analytics, they are getting the data from the different healthcare professionals, SCPs, or key opinion leaders, and they are going for bucketing the data, also called as categorizing the data. After categorizing the data, they are coming with the they are applying the analytics means they are using certain graphs or something, and making a slide presentation or slide deck, and in that they are coming with the certain insights, top insights. So from graph they can easily identify which one is the top provoking sectors, where what our competitor is doing, so what strategy they have been built up. So this primary data will help others like contributors to look into, and then uh, if we see here, so that it's like a tactical basic work, where research oriented, fact finding, limited budget and influence will be there. But when such insights come to the hand of contributor, they translate those insights to implications in a broader perspective, and to bring the synergy from that previous projects, and come with the certain implications. Okay, so they have their own budgets, and they can have certain ability to take the decisions, and later it goes in the hand of advisor. So advisor in house consultancy, they have ability for critical thinking, and they can look into the certain challenges status, and they are asset centric, and they can go for informed decision making. And last but not least, that partner. So they are a top level decision maker, they are strategic partner, they are aware about all economic budgeting, strategic budgeting, and everything about the company. So based on that, they know about innovation, they know about foresight, they're aware about the corporate level involvement, and they are in a corporate level involvement, and they are thought leaders to take the final decisions. So sequentially, this is the hierarchy, that is from service provider who work on the initial data, which goes over to the contributors hand, come with the implications, advisors and partners finally come with the strategic decision. So what are the benefits and value addition of pharma CI? What's pharma CI help to the pharma industries? As I told that rather than developing your own product, you are thinking that it's novel, it's a blockbuster in the market. You will not decide. It will be decided by the market dynamics, end users, and distributors, channels, and finance, and many things, regulators, and many other stakeholders. So definitely there is the limitation foundation. So that's why not just you have to look into your home, but you have to look into the neighbor's home also. Okay, so what neighbor is doing, what your competitor is doing in a similar domain, not in domain. If you are working in a particular molecule, like example, I have given multiple myeloma. Okay, multiple myeloma, if your molecule is strategically working in this domain, that what are the other competitors in the same domain, in same disease area, need to focus. Not just like you are working on multiple myeloma, and you are working on you are looking into the competitors for who are working in a certain dermatology. No, similar. Okay, so that's why it brings previously it was not there, because there was very less key players, and the pharma domain was very limited, healthcare domain was very limited. But now it is expanding in a huge way. The speed is very high, and because of that, so previously when the people come with the new molecule, they are not looking into the they definitely they have the competitors, but not going because there was limited production strategy, and so both brands can run easily. But nowadays multiple key players are there. So, and healthcare cost is increases. So when they are investing trillions of monies, billions of dollars, so then definitely they are expecting ROI, good ROI, return on investment. So in that case, if they do one mistake, their financial model can crash. So that value is added by CI keeping the watch on their competitors, and that help to build up the strategy by my company, and that strategy can be help me to grow my business. So definitely it is revenue generation field. So where the revenue generation field is involved, definitely more value is contributing. So whatever you definitely you required your molecule novel. Okay, you have that novel molecule, novel strategy. You are developing something which is not there on earth, but finally, until and unless it not goes to the end user's hand and it's not generating the money, it's useless, right? So that's why these are the more budget is for by the company, pharmaceutical company, in these departments like marketing, sales and marketing, supply chain, and this pharma CI, rather than other departments. Other departments, they generally go for cost cutting. Other departments, they are means definitely they have strategy, but compared to that, CI and marketing are more pressurized, and pressurized means they are pouring more money, giving more money, and expecting more returns. So that definitely, that's why it is very high paid domain, and huge opportunities are there. Previously there was no job roles in CI, but nowadays there are huge opportunities. And as this work, people can work from in a hybrid mode. They can work remotely, operate from home. So because it's not like wet lab work or something to do in the laboratories, or something to go in the market. Definitely they have to attend certain conferences, workshops. They have to go for certain meetings and all, KOL meetings. But finally, it's like a IT sector job. That's why it's a very trendy, and giving the good work-life balances compared to the R&D jobs and other traditional jobs. So they are thinking that a net present value activity, incorporating positivity or positive value in the net present value activity. So helping consistently generating the value across the evaluations. So providing the greater benefits for innovator companies. Then it helps in modest but meaningful gains for generics, and also maximizes return on investment when properly implemented. And also it helps to reverse the loss on minimization strategy. So if mostly if it is unpredictable, there will be definitely more investment behind the product launching and product cost. So that will sometime it will not giving the proper ROI and result into the loss. So CI will help to reduce the loss on minimization strategy. So it absence create competitive disadvantage, reduces the potential and downsides like risk insurance. Then uh, essential to stay competitive and relevant, and minimizes the loss of company value. And finally helping to gain the more attention in the pharma market. So here you can see, so this is the same which I have given in diagrammatic form. So value addition of pharma competitive intelligence in the pharma industries. So CI generates significant value and is a positive NPV activity, and reduces the risk, and maintaining the competitive market, and establishing your brand in the market. So loss minimization strategy can be built up by the CI. So results into the enhanced pharma performance of your molecule. Then there are 6 steps of CI process. So if I will show you the diagram here, you can see. So PI works in work on the principle of these six steps, like understanding the intelligence need, develop the collection plan, then conduct the secondary research, then conduct primary research, then process and analyze the data, and then communicate the findings. So it's like a start from the scratch. So what they do first is understanding the intelligence, why CI is needed in the business. So that is the first thing to think over. So understanding intelligence need. So identify objective. What is objective to work to find out certain intelligence, find out information from the competitor molecule. So that is the main objective. Because if we want to go to USA, so we have to define the objective. Why we want to go to USA. So that objective we need to, I need to go for research activity, I need to go for job, I need to go for certain meetings or certain goal to achieve. So why we require CI in my business, in my domain, in my company. So that objective need to be clearly defined. Then once it's objective decided, how to go to achieve those objectives. So first we will start working on plan. I want to go to USA, how I can go. Okay, I need a visa, I need financial backup, sufficient fund in my bank. Then I have to go for visa, then I have to book the tickets, I have to pack the luggage, I have to go to airport, who will pick up me there, how I will reach to my site. Okay, so like that. So develop collection plan. So break down topics. So yeah, my goal is to go to USA. So I have break down it into the different topics like finance, tickets, visa, and everything. So similar thing, how I can achieve my, what is my CI strategy. So I am dividing it into the different topics, and I am identifying the certain sources. Sources means how I can get. So how I can get a visa, which is the visa providing agency. So what documents are required. So all these are information we are getting from the Google, friends, family, or different sources. So we are it's called as research. We are doing the research, which visa agency is good. So similar thing. So I'm I'm doing the research, secondary research. First formal research I am doing called as secondary research, and I'm looking into the published resources, databases, and websites. Who is competitor molecule in a particular disease and domain to my company. Okay, where I can work. So not just I'm saying that this resource, even they go for IPR, what intellectual property they have, what are their claims, how can I crack those claims. They are look into that. One team will work on that IPR property also. Okay, then conduct the primary research. I got formal research from the secondary research, formal data from that, and I'm going strategic. No, I got 4 5 visa providers, but I need to go for a very critical search that among those four, which one is best. So called as primary research. So I'm asking and taking the help of some human intelligence expert interviews. I'm asking people, oh, you went to USA that time, you have taken the visa from so and so agency, how is that, what is what is their fees and all. In similar way, I'm going in a human touch, asking the different key opinion leaders, different experts. I'm taking the interviews and cracking their information, and finally coming with a certain conclusion. Then I have data now. So what I'm doing, I have done lots of research, and finally I'm joining the dots, and uh, I'm creating a roadmap, and finally I'm reaching to the USA. So I'm for my CI agency has developed collected information from secondary sources, primary sources, and finally they come with their own conclusion, and that conclusion will help me help me to design my strategy. So it will be communicate the CI findings to the stakeholders, and stakeholders will take certain decisions. So these are the 6 step CI process. So same thing here I've shown in diagrammatic way. So it starts with the understanding the objective of CI, then developing the plan, how I can collect the information, then conducting the secondary research, then coming with the uh, primary research, then finally processing and analyzing the data, and that data insights will be communicated with the stakeholders to go for the strategic informed decision. So major application in pharma, what so till now we are going at a granular level. So now we can deep dive into the micro level, so that we can come with the something big for that company. So these are the major application, like anticipating competitive strategies. So what competitors and doing their strategy, so we are anticipating that, so we are looking into their competitors landscape. Okay, so which are there are certain pipelines in the work, some are in clinical and phase, different clinical phases. So we are looking into those competitive strategies. We are analyze past behavior pattern, and we are leveraging the primary intelligence and model strategy scenarios. Then we are monitoring clinical trials and pipelines, so like new molecular entities of competitors, and we are looking into their probability and regulatory successes. What are their tenders, who are their investors, because that is also important. Okay, from where they are taking the finance, what are their trends, and analyzing their market landscape also. So we are looking into their research product portfolio, then how market is growing for them, what revenue they are generation, who are their stakeholders in market, and what even they can crack their teams. Okay, then track launches and market share profile competitor, and we are looking into their strength and weaknesses. Example, card therapy having logistic issues. They have to collect the sample from the donor, and then they have to extract out the sales. Okay, so that logistic issue is very problematic, and it will give the xenograft rejection also in case of multiple myeloma. In that case, uh, and that bispecific antibodies don't have this issue. Direct injections are available, so that is the benefit. So logistic issue not there. So that one step, one problem is giving the huge benefit to that Pfizer. Okay, then market forecasting trends. So they are looking into the clinical development focus area, then the regulatory changes on horizon, then technology and innovation tracking. So in all each and every aspect, they are looking into the competitors' molecular research landscape. From, as I told earlier, only that not just marketing, how we are pouring the money on market and they are going for promoting the product. No, so they have to look into each and every area. Even they have to go for evidence synthesis. Even certain strategic decision comes from portfolio optimization, then pricing and commercial planning and business development opportunities. uh, Even that health economics and outcome research, called as HEOR and HEVA, and healthcare technology assessment, HTA. So these all will come with the certain evidence synthesis, and evidence will help company to bring out a certain payers, insurance payers, so that that market demand will increase for that molecule. So they are looking into the who are the payers, what how technology they are using, how they are synthesizing the evidence. So what are their commercial values and planning? So everything on all aspect they are looking into the competitor strategy. Then monitoring regulatory changes. So approval standards, then patents and exclusive terms. As I told, IP, these are all comes regulatory and IPR terms, price control and reimbursement. What is the price of product? How they can get reimbursement through that HEOR and HEVA and HTA models. So what is the economic model to get the reimbursement? Reimbursement means uh, uh, it's like a insurance and payer policy. So they are designing that. So if your payer policy and your price and all, if it is best in your product is best in efficacy and safety, and it is given by that meta-analysis, SLR, systematic literature review and meta-analysis, which help for evidence synthesis. And based on that evidence, physicians are giving the certain decision that no, this product is good compared to the this product, because it has evidence, and that evidence will be helpful to control the prices and help to invite the payers. Okay, payers, insurance companies. Then tracking cell performance, how it is. what is their demography, what are territories gains, losses and analysis, then market share dynamics, win loss insight from stakeholders. So these are some sort of sales performances to track on the competitors landscape. Then new product launch planning, how when your product is ready and planning to launch, what should look into that. So positioning and messaging optimization, forecasting and production planning. So there should not be shortage of your product. Then how you are forecasting the batches, then life cycle management of strategies, many other strategies like engaging key opinion leaders. So there are different strategic key opinion leaders are there called as KOL. So they are always help in putting the certain expertise in develop decision making, and they're always been available in outreach, so to provide a certain insights. And then messaging, testing, advocacy, then insight on harvesting and for R&D. So their opinions are very important when you are strategically developing product and launching in the market. So here you can see the major application of pharmacia in a different domains. So planning of product launches, monitoring clinical trials, analyzing market landscape, monitoring regulatory changes, engaging key opinion leaders, supporting strategic decision, then forecasting market trends. You cannot go against the market trends. Okay, you have to go with the trend or something which is breaking the existing trend, that will be useful. Then anticipating competitor strategy. So you should anticipate what competitor will do, how when they are launching. These are very important, and tracking the sales performance. So generally all this, that's why there are certain things which companies always keep in a confidential way. That's why the data should not come out. That's why the data security, privacy is very important and play the key role. So the data is new gold. Okay, so data is new gold. Whatever data is there. Okay, so people are selling the data and getting the money. Recently in Pune, you might have heard that some IT companies sold the data to some other companies and gain the money, and they caught later. But thing is that it's a huge loss for that existing company. Okay, so that's why data is a new gold, and it has to be maintained very in a very secure way. And that data is only developed and observed and collected by the pharmacy. That is their main role. So CI main role is data. Okay, they are collecting the information from the different resources, different channels, tools, and they are building their own strategy. And they're looking, keeping the watch on their competitors. Then different CI tools and software solutions are there. Specialized softwares are there in the market, which are very costly, and those are actually involved because mm, big pharmas are big pharma giants are working in this. Definitely, they can spend more money on softwares and tools. They have very costly softwares for data aggregation. And data aggregation means like they are collecting data from different sources, and they are sorting those data and bringing with the certain insights. So they require data analyst and all. Then real time alerting and monitoring. So they required certain tools which can provide a real time alerting and monitoring to their competitor in the same domain. Then they they they, they might have a certain central intelligent databases, so that at the same time all stakeholders, all connected peoples can look into that central database called as central intelligence databases. Then advanced analytics and visualization. So it's not sometimes data come as a mess. Data come as a some uh, certain sentences or certain data facts. Okay, so DFC we can call data fact checks. We have to go for that, and that's why we should have certain analytics and visualization tool like Power BI, Tableau, and some other tools are also there, which can simplify the complex data. Okay, so data is coming in a complex manner because sometimes they have to record from the conferences, they have to record from trace the data from certain interviews, they have to trace the data from certain news channels, they have to trace the data from some other resources. So that data comes as a WOG. So that WOG data can be sorted out and easy to understand. That's why data analytics and visualization tools are required, and automated reporting and sharing. So always when we are sorting out data and coming with the good insights, so that reporting system and sharing with the all stakeholders should be required. And customer user workflows, custom user workflows, so it should be interconnected workflow system, so that user interfaces should be easily feasible. User interfaces should be there, easy to understand. It should not be complex system, so that software and tools should be there. Then enterprise security and compliance, as I said, that security, data security and privacy is very important, so there should be certain system which can secure the data. And selection criteria depends on user experience and training, configurability and customization. So easily, it should be easily configured and customizable. As per my need, I can customize it. Okay, then data connectivity and APIs I can buy easily from the trusted sources. Then certain cloud-based sources I can scale it at my interface. And then regulatory compliance should be there. It's not like any tools, and there are certain compliances we have to follow, and that should match with the regulatory compliances, and it should be integrated with the existing system. So these are the requirements for selection of the certain tools and softwares. Nowadays AI has been entering pharmaceutical competitive intelligence, because huge data is coming, different domains are there, R&D sector, sales, marketing, okay, then regulatory compliances, IPR sector. So each and every domain there are the CI to collect the data, and they have to interlink to take the strategic decision. And definitely that huge data is coming from the different SCPs, different sources, different AI CI agencies. So that data handling is very tough task. So even though they can have the analyst and they have certain employees to handle those data, but CI will help them to sorry, AI will help them to work on a proper manner, in prompt manner. So they are AI is involved in all sectors. Definitely here also people are using AI. You might be aware about the Salvador Calcucci. So he is the president of CEO of that Atacana. Yeah, if you check on LinkedIn, you can find it. So they are also using the AI capabilities. So it will help for rapid processing of vast and diverse data sets. So national language processing can help for signal detection of competitor action and threats. So it can easily give you the insights that what kind of, so it can provoke as a signal, so that you can easily work on that. Then predictive analytics for trial outcomes, approval, and market entry timings. So AI can help easily to we can say that pop up all the required strategies, prop up the things from the competitors. The real time monitoring can be easy for the data. Then automatic alerts can be help that partners to take the strategic decision. Then interactive visualization will help to come with the proper insights, which can be work on back end to make the certain strategic decision by the stakeholders. There are certain critical success factors that human oversight remains essential. This is the ethical thing, that not even AI you have been developed, but still you require the human touch. Your intelligence is required. Human intelligence is definitely at least to oversight the outcome is required to interpret the data. Then verification of data quality and ethical compliance is required. Sometimes there are many softwares coming with the AI. Okay, AI tools are coming with, but the thing is that some are unethical also. They should not go with unethical way. So only ethical strategies required when you are using AI. Strategic application require human judgment and expertise. Always welcome, because definitely human touch is required. And optimal results for structured human and AI collaboration. So when human and AI collaboration work together, definitely the outcome will be better. So key CI companies in India and global level. So these are actually these are service providers like Alpha Sense, Global Data, IQVIA, then Evaluate, Clarivate, Biopharma, Vente, Solici, and many more. But CI users company, those having CI departments, I didn't mention here, but I will take the names of those company like Pfizer, Amgen, Sanofi, BMS, Eli Lilly, then other than that, Novartis, and many global companies, global MNCs. Indian companies only, like Dr. Reddy's, Sun Pharma, Lupin, and some other major companies are there. They have this competitive intelligence department. Otherwise, most of the MNCs, that's why there are international opportunities are more, salaries are more, and this is like a IT job. Okay. So if you see that, you might heard about IQVIA. So they are looking into the business intelligence, data analytics, and consulting. Okay, and many other companies are there. So CI job roles emerged out in the pharma and life sciences domain. If you go for entry and mid-level job roles, you can find the CI analyst, entry-level CI analyst and associate. They can monitor the trends. What is the market trends going on with from the data? They can bring out the trends, analyze the data, create the reports. Then market intelligence analysts, they always keep track on the market dynamics, competitor activities. They can track on competitors. Then research strategies associate, like support the R&D, competitive intelligence, like pipeline. Their role is just to look into the research, that medical, life sciences, and sorry, drug related activities like mechanism, disease. Okay, R&D, then clinical research, and what are the pipeline analysis. Then business insight analysis, they are working on the commercial analytics and data visualization. So they are looking into the business of competitors, how they are working, what strategies they are using. So what are their investment, who are investor, how their business in 2024, 2025, what will be the projected trend in 2026, what channels they are using. So all details can be collected by the business insight analyst. And senior level and leadership role, senior manager, they lead the CI project, team management. Then director of competitive intelligence, they are going for strategic planning and stakeholder engagement. And global CI lead, vice president intelligence, like enterprise CI strategy, global oversight, and finally strategic consulting partner. Their advisory, their true leadership, and external. So these are the job roles. And next, I will show you the salaries and work pattern in pharma CI. So if you go to US, Europe, what are the salaries in India? What are the salaries at a different experience level, as analyst, as senior analyst, as manager, director, and global lead? You can see here comparison. So huge salaries they are giving. Okay. If you are getting only 3 to 6 year experience, you can reach to 25 lakhs. Good salary. Okay. If you are leading the manager role, 40 lakhs. If you go to abroad, again it is more. And work pattern, hybrid and remote. Generally 60 to 70% roles offer flexible work arrangements. Then conference travel, so they are providing the conference travel benefit. You can go to the abroad, international travel you can do for to attend the conferences. Then cross functional work, like you can collaborate with the R&D team, you can collaborate with the commercial team, business development and learning teams, then strategic teams. And finally, you get an opportunity to come with the cross functional team. And it is fast paced job career, like you might have tight deadlines and strategic business initiative and launches. So though it looks lucrative, but thing is that it's a decision making job role. So on your data, your outcome, the strategy will be decided and decision will be taken. So definitely there will be certain tight deadlines and strict overlook on the job role. Then there are 8 steps implementing process, which already I have explained. That's I mentioned as a six different areas, but there are implementation process which go in a 8 step, like define intelligence need. Okay, why go? What is the goal? Okay, then identify key competitor, who is a direct competitor, who is indirect competitor for your company. Then monitor industry news and developments. Then investigate competitors systematically. Then leverage technology and tools. Use the different technology and tools. Develop and maintain the CI databases. Analyze their findings using the different frameworks, and distribute intelligence to stakeholders. So you are from the base, okay, from objective till coming with the certain decision, coming with a certain insight which can be handed over to the stakeholder. is the main role of CI agency, and based on that, then stakeholder can take certain decision. Then there are certain warning signs of substandard CI programs. There are many substandard CI programs on this. Used to say that we are quality CI program, but no, they are not quality CI programs. They are inconsistent and contradictory findings. They have inability to decipher competitive strategy. They have poor understanding of competitor organization, and they provide inaccurate field force intelligence and clinical trial lacking patient segmentation, inadequate commercial and marketing insights, and coming with the suboptimal interpretation and analysis. They have lack of predictive power and foresight because they are not expert and they don't have that tools and all. They don't have that strategy, so that's why they are substandard. And they hiring such agency will be harmful for any pharma industry. So CI uh, people are very responsible. That's why they are high paid and they are very important. The major pharma conferences, if you want, you can attend this Pharma CI conference in US and Europe, and Pharma Semicon for competitive and market intelligence to understand what CI people do. And these are the conferences, major conferences considered in the CI domain. So takeaways. So CI has evolved from nice to have to must have in pharma organizations. Okay, as I said that global MNCs, big pharma, okay, they are involved in must have in CI domain. Okay, so the effective CI has positive NPV activity that generates the measurable value, and there are 6-step process: understand needs, plan secondary sources, primary sources, analyze the data, and deliver the insights. Then for decision taking, then application span generally for all functions like R&D, marketing, sales, strategy, business domain. Then AI enhances the CI but requires human oversight for conceptual interception that we discuss in today's session, and also growing career opportunities with competitive salaries across all the levels. So this is the new area which we discuss. In deep, you can go if you want. You can join our upcoming competitive intelligence certificate course, and even we will provide internships in forthcoming days. Other than that, we provide a certain other courses like certificate course in scientific and medical. Right, currently we are running that course. Okay, and many previous batches we have run. We are running artificial intelligence and two new courses we are launching, that is called as HEOR, like health economics and outcome research, and competitive intelligence. And we are running communication and soft skill development, and also we help students to get the ATS score resume development. Other than that, many internships, okay, and many other domains. This is our allied activity. Our main work is to guide the industries, to provide a research consultants to industries, and many other work. So if you have any questions, you can open to ask, and this is my contact. You can communicate with us for any need. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there are few questions in
Yeah.
the chat box. Can you read from them, or should I read?
Just a minute. I will go to my chat box. Okay, there are a few questions. Okay. How can pharmaceutics faculty integrate CI tools into coursework to train students on forecasting formulation challenges in competitor pipeline? Yeah. So first of all, this CI is not involved in our curriculum. Okay. So definitely it is a new thing, and you have to go for strategic planning to develop certain curriculum for this. You can do it. You can visit to certain websites like clinicaltrial.gov.in. Okay, so there you can find a different you can identify a molecule, and any one molecule, and you can check out what are the other competitor molecule, and you can check their clinical landscape, at least from primary level clinical landscape, and their um, formulation landscape. So you can check what IPR. There are free patents online. You can download their patents IPR, which are not. You can check their claims and all. You can see that what formulation they have developed, what are their excipients and all, as a pharmaceutical person. Okay, so like that you can make data sets like what competitors are there, what are their brands, what are their IPR and other sources like online tools like Google, PubMed, and many other sources like IPR, so patent online, USPTO. Okay, then from there you can collect certain information on formulation development. What are their compositions, how, what are steps of manufacturing, and like that you can compare that landscape and communicate with students, and such type of activity you can give. Okay, but I think this is not there in our curriculum, so from external agencies only you have to learn, and then you can teach to your. And as it is not there, I think as a faculty you cannot teach this because it is not in your curriculum. You can tell these things as an additional thing, but in syllabus, as it is not in syllabus, you cannot teach them. You can train them as a external from external resources, like you can call to experts, you can take their data sets or something, or else you can give them some career guidance on this, so that they can get to know about the various competitor molecules which are in pipeline at a different level. So likewise you can do.
This in this also you can also support, right? You can also help them frame the coursework if they want.
Yeah. Yes, that's why we are developing this course, and we are in process to launch this course with the experts from the industry, and we are connecting with the university and colleges to make the students aware of and faculty aware about this type of domains. And even definitely that in future the PCI will implement this in their syllabus. Already market intelligence is part is there, but they are not considering it in a progressive manner. Okay, so until and unless they are not, many are not even aware about the pharma competitive intelligence term. Okay,
Hmm.
so if they are aware about the term, they will start working on that. They are start learning on this. So that's why this platform, what you have developed, that knowledge series, specialties knowledge series. So at least those who attended, they got to know that what is competitive intelligence and how CI department can work on the current landscape and forecasting landscape of the competitor molecule. So that is the thing we can work. Uh,
Understood.
yeah, next question. What CI metric should a research scholar track when evaluating novel delivery system like lipid nanoparticle against competitive patents? Yeah, I said the same thing. So even you are from academics or researcher, you need to find out what existing metrics are there, what existing competitors are there, because definitely your objective, your formulation goal is set. Okay, you are developing a particular nanoparticle or lipid nanoparticle for particular brain targeting. Example, Alzheimer targeting. You can see that what are the existing molecules which targets the Alzheimer. Okay, who are the companies, you can easily find out. You can find out many yeah, means many sources from Google itself. You can find, you can use the AI tools like cloud a, then you can use that Google Gemini. So Google Gemini itself integrated with the Google, so real time data you can get it. And finally you can go to their websites. You can their newsletters will be there, then PubMed, so various sources, even patents sites you can visit. And at least there are not all sites are free for patents, but whatever free sites are there, from there you can collect their information, and what are their formulation nanoparticle, then how, what are novel things, and you can compare your nano formulation, your strategy, that what additional thing to incorporate in your formulation development. So like that you can improve the safety and efficacy of your formulation. You can reduce the certain steps also. You can reduce certain excipients, because it's not like that you are developing something means you are using 50 new excipients. No, main goal is world requires a simple solution. Okay, minimum excipients, minimum steps to develop the formulation, but good efficacy, and less that side effects. So these are the main basic things. Biopharmaceutics activities, it should be ADME should be good. So in that all aspects, you can create your Excel sheet. You can start putting the data on that, your competitor data, and assess the data and use certain analytics, and you can start working with your own. And finally you can come with the certain insights, and that will help you to make the changes in your formulation. So that you can do. Then next is by structuring projects around real world pipeline tracking workshop and data driven. Yeah, someone has given good answer. Okay, so Hassan Ahmad, uh, he has given by structuring projects around real world pipeline tracking and workshop and data driven forecasting models. So this will help to work in a cost functional way, so that we can track the real world we can track the molecules which are actually in pipeline. We can get the information from certain workshop, and in data perspective where we can forecast the existing future models, what how we can improvise the strategy. What is the cost of course we are yet to decide. We are in plan to develop. We will definitely communicate through Sujit sir, or through you can stay in touch. We'll help you. Uh, is it software based? Yeah, it's a software based job, because you have to use the different tools and softwares to collect the data, to visualize, to convert the data into the analytics, and to come with the certain insights. The good CI platform incorporate QBD modeling simulator. Yeah, QBD is different, CI is different. QBD is just like a optimization technique. Okay, so you have different excipients and different methodology, so that can be uh, optimized to come with your unique product. So you can go for critical factor design. So that's why QBD is different and CI is different. So what existing strategy you have, that you are putting in the QBD model, and you are come with the outcome. So that is different. But CI is to track on competitors, not in your existing experimental design. Then are there government certified medical writing courses? Yeah, I am only conducting a government certified medical writing course. Currently, our batch is going on, and in our batches, many people, even people enrolled for upskilling, those are actually currently working in the industry. They have joined our courses. There are people from IITs Madras, and they are working in a different formulation. They wanted to go for a career transition, because they don't want to go for wet labs. Okay, so the, there are many people's when we are our certificate course is government recognized. Okay, you will get a certificate from our company, which is blessed with the uh, what we can say, Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So you will get it. uh, no questions, you can ask if you have anything.
There is you can share that slide where your contact details are, or otherwise I will upload it on the group itself. Your
Yes,
contact
yes, yes.
details they have asked.
Yes, yes. Or else they can connect with the Sujit sir. Okay, so Sujit sir is we are closely associate. He has my contacts, and whenever things are coming, we are helping each other. So definitely, students, if you require, you can connect with either me or with Sujit sir.
Definitely, we are always means the numbers are definitely there in the group itself. So these are personal numbers only. So you can directly contact also, no issues. Okay, any more questions? I have one basic question, which I was expecting that question in the group. What is a basic qualification means if one has to get into CI? I thought that question will come up, but
Yes,
somehow
basic
more
qualification.
complicated questions were there.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very simple question, but it's very important, because people should aware. Because if they are not aware, they are not looking into that. They are eligible for CI. So mostly for CI role, people should have the science background. Okay, like they can be from pharma, B pharma, M pharma, pharm D. Okay, PhDs are always been welcome. Okay, and any pharma PG branch like pharmaceutics, pharmacology, pharmaceutical regulatory affairs. So there is no barrier. Minimum is B Pharm. Okay, if more than B Pharma, it's good, well and good. Okay, higher qualification is always welcome. Then life sciences like BSc, MSc, PhD, all domain. Even animal husbandry people I saw in the CI domain. Okay, but they should have science background, chemistry, MSc physics, MSc mathematics. Okay, then those having the data analytics qualification. Okay, like BPharm plus MS in data analytics, MS in data analytics, or many other those having the data analytic courses they can prefer. Then medical people, doctors, because doctors will help in evidence synthesis. Okay, so they have the strategies to look into the various studies, and they are more considered as a key opinion leaders in this domain. So doctors, all doctors. Okay, and other than that, healthcare peoples, allied allied life sciences, all peoples can have that eligibility to get into the CI, and even biomedical engineering people.
And they can directly enter it, the field, or they need some experience, means uh,
If they have, I missed one slide actually. I need to upgrade. And next session definitely update what skills they require. Okay, as I told earlier that they should have information about science. They should have information about different databases. Okay, like PubMed, Google Scholar, Embase, Procast, Ovid, and many other. If they are aware, well and good. Otherwise, minimum PubMed and Google Scholar, Google, they should be aware about that. They should have hands-on experience on Excel, because data is coming in a Excel, so they can convert it into an analytics. If they have good hold on Power BI and Tableau, okay, it will be considered as utmost, because they have the very nice visual dashboards to create. Okay, other than that, if they are from IPR background, they have certain certification to for the IPR search engines. Different tools and domains and databases are there to check the intellectual property, patents online, and all many other things that can be considered very strategic person to collect the information. They should have ability to go for data analytics. If they are about, they should have basic skills in email writing. Then cross-functional teams like they should aware about drug development process, drug discovery and development process, key terminology, medical terminologies, and clinical processes. So if they have that certification like clinical research, regulatory compliances, it will be well and good. And at least they should know Excel. That is main. And remaining, the company will train them. And mostly people getting job in an accidental way. It's not like a career by choice. It's like they are applying some job role and they are hitting to that CI role. Okay, and later they got to know that no, the CI role is very strategic and very nice. They are growing, but that's why we are creating this awareness about competitive intelligence, so people can get trained and they can choose their career in prospective way, so that they can start gaining the credentials which can leverage their CV and get into this role. So they can get from basic salary only they can pay paid well, and they can grow in that because already they have those basic information. So company don't have to pay more attention and value behind them, more efforts behind them to train them. So if they are already aware, definitely they can good.
means these 30 to 35 people who attended this session, they will definitely have that upper hand, I believe, because currently, as I know, there are no specialists in competitive intelligence. So if you are getting trained on that as a specialist, that definitely you will have an upper hand. Correct, sir?
Yes, yes. And definitely we give us 1 hour, 1 month. We are launching a new course on competitive intelligence. It's from basic to intermediate, and advanced course will launch after launching this first course. Okay, so
Absolutely.
stay in touch with us. So it will be best opportunity for you. So definitely will not go. Actually, if you go to market and check, there are some existing courses are there, but their prices are very high. Okay, because the tools are very high. Okay, so at least we will try to not cost that much amount which are charging by the existing training companies or edutechs, but we are charge some good amount only, so it will be affordable for you people, and that will be helpful for you to get more benefits and more uh, better career in competitive intelligence. And I think you explore these things, this life is very nice. And compared to the traditional job roles, I'm not saying that traditional job roles are not good, they are also good. QA, QC, production, then R&D, these are good, but generally focus, it's not for all those having patience, because steady and cumulative growth is there. So generally for current generation, people want quick growth, and quick growth is there in IT sector, like medical writing, scientific writing, competitive intelligence, health economics and outcome research, HTA, health technology assessment. These are rapid and high paid job roles. Sustainability is also there, because you reach a good level. The people want a lucrative career, like Saturday Sunday they want off. Many companies are not giving. Even in pressurized zone, they have to work for late nights in the core pharma areas. But here, at least you can sit at home, you can work in a remote way, you can work in a hybrid way. Mostly for ladies it is good, because after marriage they have to look into both areas. They have to maintain their passion as a working lady, and they have to look into their family, kids, and some many other things. So it's a lucrative career for those, also good opportunities for them. So if I saw that many medical writing companies when I was working with Novartis, Indigene, and Zero, okay, 90% was ladies. Okay, because it's giving very flexible work culture for ladies. Okay, and in my courses also, my courses I am running, so most of applicants are ladies only. It doesn't mean that gents will not get opportunity. Many gents are there, and those who are there, very, even though they are limited, but they will be at a higher position only.
Absolutely, because these fields are not very commonly discussed in public. That's the main issue. So our means the current workforce doesn't know that such courses, sorry, such jobs also exist. So
Yes.
that's the main aim with which we are also conducting these sessions. Okay, I
And
guess we will.
uh,
Yes,
sorry,
sir. Please.
sir. Sorry to interrupt. I will give you example of one of my friend. Okay, he did his BPharm, then he did his MPharma. Okay, he was that get qualified person, got a good rank, and did his MPharma. Then he did his PhD from BARC. Okay, Baba Atomic Research Center. So excellent funding, and he published many papers. He did his postdoc also under NPDF fellowship, and even he got an opportunity to work with that Novartis R&D. Okay, he was R&D person, R&D manager at Novartis. He has good package of means he joined at around 4 5 years back as a manager, direct manager only. Okay, so his salary was like 15 lakhs that time. Okay, after 3 years, Novartis only jumped to the another department. Okay, of CI. Okay, now he's getting 40 lakhs. You can compare. So he was getting 14 15 lakhs when he joined. So definitely it is growing. That next year he got promotion, like a 2 3 lakhs increase. Like, but now within a 3 4 years, he changed. He did transition in his career. He's a CI manager, and he's getting 40 lakhs. So this is the difference.
With Narasimha and Vijay, the duration and the average fee has not been decided, as sir already mentioned. He will communicate the duration and the fees at the earliest once the fees and the duration of the course is decided. So I guess we'll stop here. If you have any more questions, you can definitely contact me because sir also has another session to attend. With respect to any other questions, as I said, you can definitely contact me or directly sir. We'll be very happy to answer those queries, questions there also. Thank you, Dr. Sushil sir, for taking time out on a Saturday, especially with your course also going in parallel. I'm very happy that you came up with this topic, competitive intelligence, because this has not been discussed anywhere, as far as I know, anywhere in any of the domains or any of the seminars or the webinars that we usually attend. So it was very necessary that the current workforce or the current pharma people who are in the profession come to know about this profession. And as you rightly said, you are in the process of structuring it in as a course. And I am very sure that as many of your previous courses, this course also will be adopted somewhere in the pharma course structure itself. So let's wait for that day. We'll be eagerly waiting. And also very thankful to each one of you, the participants who have stayed back. Means we had almost 34 to 35 people staying back continuously. It's not just the staying back, but these questions that comes out. That's where actually the judging of the session goes. Yeah, if they are more ask more questions, they are interactive, only then we know that the purpose of the session has been achieved. So some of the wonderful, we had one some of great questions. Means I was expecting very basic questions to come out of this, but the level of the questions were also very good. I am thankful to each one of you participants. And as I already mentioned in the group also, please type your name and your login IDs. Login IDs are the names that are being shown on the screen. This would help us in issuing the certificates also. So that's one thing that I wanted to clear. Sir, anything from your side? Otherwise, we will just part.
Sir, just I want to say thanks to you for organizing this Saturday knowledge series, and definitely it will help to many participants to come with the new knowledge and exploration. And I am very much thankful to all the participants, even though today is Saturday, but they have joined and they listened to my seminars. For so thanks for your patiently listening me. Thanks one and all.
Okay, thank you so much. We will see you, each one of you, on next Saturday with yet another topic, which we will try to bring it in a more detailed manner. Some of you are already typing your names here. Kindly type it in the WhatsApp. Means that would be better, because this screen recording stops and then we won't be able to access it. So kindly message me your names so that we can issue the certificates now itself. Okay. Thank you so much, each one of you. We'll see you on next Saturday. Thank you, sir, and thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.